Last time on MasterChef Australia, the first heat in the battle for this week's immunity.
This is going to be a tight cook.
Came down to Callum versus Reynolds.
Two polar opposites.
With a place in the top 10 at stake.
There's no room for error.
It's going to be touch and go again.
Coupled with some good old-fashioned rivalry.
I actually really want to beat Reynolds.
They created stunning dishes, but
nothing could have prepared me for the flavour bomb that's in that bowl.
one was a clear standout.
Congratulations, Callum. You will be in this week's immunity challenge.
Tonight, Heat 2.
This is my...
And a challenge that will baffle them all.
What?
What the hell?
Burning out in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star in our souls. We all know our dreams make us. Burning out in my heart like a flame, like a brighter shooting star.
So pretty today.
Garden looks good. Looks really good.
Oh, there's some greenery.
Yesterday we were split into 3 different heats, and I am cooking today in heat 2.
Well, I'm really excited about today.
Here they come. Let's go, guys.
The winner of today's challenge will join Callum in the immunity cook, and I'm really excited about today. I haven't been put through for an immunity cook yet, but I just want to dig deep and give it my absolute best. Very nice.
Grab a butcher's block, any butcher's block.
And lift it.
Reps.
Morning, guys. How is everyone?
Good, good.
Good.
Thank you.
Today, it's the second in our series of 3 heats to decide who gets a shot at immunity this week. Callum's up on the gantry. You're straight into immunity this week. Question is, which one of you 4 will join in? Tessa, competition is seriously heating up. Immunity is like super important right now.
I haven't actually done an immunity cook yet, so I wouldn't know. But no. Yeah, it's just super hard this season to, cook better dishes than everybody else. It's like everybody's bringing their A game all the time. So yeah, you've got to dig deep if you want to sort of stick your head out above the rest, really.
Khan, how you feeling today?
I'm quite nervous, but calm. Like, it's weird.
What are you hoping for? If it could be anything today, what would Khan want?
Make a pho?
We'll see. We'll see if your wish comes true.
So let's get it straight out there. Today's challenge is all about dessert.
Calm can, all of a sudden, not so calm anymore.
I feel like all I've made are desserts for the last few cooks. And I'm not very strong in them, but I'm getting better and better, so I'm feeling really confident.
Over the years, we have had some pretty amazing desserts served up in this MasterChef kitchen of ours. Some of them floated in the air.
Ice cream float. That's crazy.
Far out.
Some of them had moving parts.
Oh, here we go. Passion flower.
One of them even exploded.
Oh, Anna.
Anna's mess. But none of them have been quite as unusual as the dessert that you're about to taste.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, no.
So, standing by, ready to walk through those doors, is a chef who started at the River Cafe and the Savoy in London, did his time in Attica here in Australia, but made his name with his modern take on Turkish cuisine.
Ah.
Oh, it's going to be
Joskin.
Joshkin?
Tulum.
So please welcome one-man Turkish food revolution
Sick.
from Tulum in Melbourne, Joskin Nusal.
I remember Joshkin from last season, where Joshkin and Simon were cooking off against each other in the immunity cook. He is such a great guy and he produces incredible food. So I'm really excited to see what he's bringing in.
Joshkun, marhaba. Is it good to be back? You've been here before.
I have, yes. Good to be here.
Do you remember who you cooked against?
I cooked against Simon.
Do you have fond memories of that time, Simon?
I don't know. I got my ass handed to me, but it was an amazing experience and a great man.
And why is this guy the guy to watch right now?
I think our take on Turkish cuisine is not really as true as it can be, and I think Joshkin is really creating a modern interpretation of what is classic dishes that are heightening the level of our knowledge of Turkish food.
Beautifully said. So Joshkin, today you've brought us a uniquely Turkish dessert, am I right?
That's right, it's very unique.
Are you ready to see what it is? Joshkin, please show us the dish.
This is mine. Tavuk göğsü.
Oh.
What?
What? Tavuk Goskun. Is that right?
What is that? I've never heard of it before. I have no idea what this is.
Should we test it?
Yeah.
Khan, why don't you come up first and grab one?
I am confident in my dessert skills, but I have no idea about Turkish desserts. I am just completely lost right now.
Amelia? You identify any of those spices?
Cardamom?
No.
Then nothing. Send me up, Jock.
Keep going, come on. There's plenty of stuff in there.
I'm really struggling with picking up what's in this dessert, and the fact that it's unusual is throwing me even more. Like almost like a rice puddingy texture.
Yeah, look good. Reese, what are you thinking?
Like caramel, obviously meringue.
Tasting the dish and it's really, really delicious. Like the caramel is so nice. I can see these little white strands and they look like little coconut bits, but it doesn't really overly taste like coconut.
Tessa, what are you tasting?
That cinnamon. There's like, I can see rose petals.
Khan, you're very quiet there, mate.
There's nutmeg, I think. Something smells like that. Like there's definitely a lot of spices in here. The caramel's on top, that's the foam or the mousse.
Both correct in those two things, yeah. So, as you'd expect, it contains sugar, milk, cream. You can taste vanilla, I'm sure of it. But there's another ingredient in there. The main ingredient, in fact.
Is it mastic?
The main ingredient. I can't get it. Can we have a hint?
Joshkin?
It's tavuk.
What?
What? It is tavuk.
Did you get that?
No.
No.
I can't
What is that?
So the main ingredient is actually chicken.
What?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Is it actually? That's amazing.
But where? Where's the chicken?
We call that tavuk göğsü in Turkey. It's simply a milk pudding made with shredded chicken breast.
Oh, I thought it was rice.
Unbelievable. The chicken is in the rice pudding bit. Can you actually feel it, the texture now on your palate?
Oh, there she blows.
You can't actually taste it because we cook the chicken breast probably like 3 or 4 times in boiling water. It takes 2 to 3 hours.
Pretty amazing, huh?
I thought it was coconut.
Rightio. Right about now, probably thinking this is a pressure test, right? You guys are wrong if you're thinking that. We want you guys to take inspiration from Joshun's dish. We want you to make a dessert that has protein in it. You've got 75 minutes to do so. Everything you need is in that pantry. The garden's open. We are looking for the best dish. Whoever cooks that dish is in with a chance of that all-important immunity. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Your time starts now.
Heading in the pantry, I'm just confused. Like, holy cow. I don't know how I'm going to put a cow into a bloody dessert.
One thing at a time, Reese. One thing at a time.
I'm a vegan, but I'm always happy to taste and cook with meat. So I look at the duck and I'm like, oh, I could make a dessert with duck eggs and duck.
Oh, it's so big it doesn't fit in my bag. I'll come back for you, ducky.
And then plum, and I just go with it.
Oh no, I'm gonna break one of my eggs.
I definitely came back to MasterChef for the challenge and to be pushed, and I love making desserts.
Oh, they're really pretty, those rose petals.
But I did not expect to be asked to serve meat in a dessert. So this is gonna be interesting.
Come on, Reese.
Oh, I'm on my way.
Is that rosé?
It's rosé. Is that rosé, Reese?
It's so good.
What are you making, Mills?
No idea.
Excellent. I'm so proud.
I have most certainly never cooked a meat dessert. I've never even considered cooking a meat dessert.
Let's go, Meals.
Oh.
But I'm actually feeling quite inspired. I think that I'm just going to dive into this challenge and really embrace it because at the end of the day, it's actually pretty fun. Like, I would never put meat in a dessert, and the fact that I get to do that today wearing a white apron, I'm just going to enjoy it.
Good job, Millsy.
Amelia,
Hey, Jock.
what are you doing?
Fig and pig.
Pig and pig?
Fig and pig.
Or fig and pig?
Fig and pig.
It's not as good as pig and pig.
Should I just drop the fig?
Yeah, drop the fig, just do pig. No, what are you doing with the pig?
So I'm pressure cooking it, and then I'm going to kind of candy it. And then I'm going to cook the pig in another fig leaf syrup, and then like a burnt cream, and then pig skin twirls on top, so it's like a creme brulee.
Okay.
And then raspberry fig leaf sorbet, fresh fig.
That'd be really nice with pork. I see where you're going with that. Sounds delicious.
Hope so.
Are you excited?
I'm actually really excited.
You can do it.
Go, Millsy.
I pretty much just want the pork belly to cook down until it's shreddy and soft in that pressure cooker. I've just used sugar syrup to sort of start getting some sweetness in there and try to get some of that big savouriness away from it. I had immunity last week. I had the best time of my life standing up on that gantry, so I want it again this week.
Come on, Mills.
Woo!
Let's go, Khan.
Look at him frying his little anchovies. Khan, what are you making?
You know how you have fried anchovies in peanuts with a beer as a bar snack? So I'm gonna do those flavours.
Cool.
Oh, mate, amazing.
My protein today will be anchovies, and I know this is gonna sound really strange, but I'm making an ice cream out of them. I know anchovy ice cream does not sound delicious, but if you think about it, the flavour profile of anchovies, if you can get rid of that fishy flavour, is salty. So it's basically making a salted ice cream. So my dish today, I'm gonna play on beer nuts that I have in Asia. So with the anchovies, I'm going to fry some, make some into a powder, infuse that into an glaze and make an ice cream out of it. The peanuts, I'll probably make a praline out of. With the beer, I'm gonna make that into a granita, so I want crunch. To make my anchovy ice cream, I infuse milk and cream with the anchovies, and then I set it aside to give it time to infuse. I think it's a massive risk doing an anchovy ice cream today because anchovies are so strong, and I've never made an anchovy ice cream before. I don't know if anyone really has. It could either work out really, really well, or it could be an absolute disaster.
Come on, everyone, let's go.
What's wrong, Con?
I think it's a massive risk doing an anchovy ice cream today because anchovies are so strong, and I've never made an anchovy ice cream before. I don't know if anyone really has. But this challenge does require us to really think about what we're making. It requires us to bend our brain. So I'm gonna back myself.
Good on, Con.
Hello, Con.
Hello, Mel. I'm really excited. I'm really excited.
Good.
This is cool.
I'm seeing some very familiar Southeast Asian combos going on.
Yes.
Tell me about how this is coming together in a dessert for you.
So I've got my anchovy ice cream just cooling.
What do you think about that?
Oh, interesting.
The flavour's really good. It tastes like the anchovy, but it's not really overpowering. So I want that idea of the anchovy to be there, but still have the same kind of texture as beer nuts.
Nice.
So, you know, the anchovy and the peanuts, when you eat it together, it's always
Yeah.
crunchy. So I thought, instead of just serving a beer or incorporating a beer in a cream, I would do it as a granita because that way it's still crunchy.
Love it.
So it's like every bite that you're having like the crunch from the beer, the crunch from the nuts, the crunch from the anchovies to offset the fact that the ice cream is quite creamy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it will really come down to being able to make them sing, but also make them harmonious as a dessert, because you can't just add sugar and hope for the best, right?
Of course, of course.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
How's it taste?
Good job, Con.
Come on, Tessa.
What's she making?
Doesn't know.
All right, Tessa,
Yeah.
what are you cooking?
I don't know. I'm so lost here. I've never been so lost.
Why?
It's just, I just hadn't planned on making a dessert with meat, and it's just sort of really thrown me off. Yeah, so,
Can I tell you, everyone's in the same boat, first of all.
yeah.
But chance at immunity, you've never had it before. If ever there was an easy one to take, it's today.
She's in a lot of trouble.
I'm finding, you know, the beginning of this cook is just really trying to get out of my rattled headspace, and I know that I need to start somewhere.
Come on, Tessa.
Go, Tessa.
I'm thinking about what meats that I would like to eat in a more sweet aspect. I've chosen to use chicken because it's a protein that I'm familiar with, that I know can take sweetness. And then I grab some speck because, you know, chicken and bacon or speck work really well together. I was so thrown initially, but my dish is starting to come together now. I'm using meat in my dish in 3 different ways.
Go, Tessa.
Go, 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 go.
I'm doing a spice speck gel, crispy chicken skin, and crispy chicken breast. And I'll do a roasted rice and lemon verbena ice cream.
Come on, Tessa.
You got this.
Thanks, Brendan.
You're going all in, Tessa. Love it.
All right, you have had 15 minutes and you have 1 hour to go.
So much time.
Come on, Mills. Just go, Khan.
Come on, Reese. Woo.
Reese,
Yes.
what are you doing with a duck, mate?
What am I doing with a duck?
What are you doing with a duck, mate?
So I'm doing a duck egg creme brulee, vanilla brulee, a plum and rosé sorbet,
Yep.
and then I'm doing a duck fat buckwheat sablette, and then I'm going to attempt to make duck floss with the duck breast.
Ooh, yeah.
Duck floss.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Wow. So the only meat component really is the duck floss.
Yeah,
Have you made the duck floss before?
never.
Never.
No.
You know it's quite hard to make duck floss.
Yeah, I'm going to try like braise it down,
Yeah.
and then shred it,
Yep.
and then deep fry it, and then like kind of coat it like with the spices of like you put on a donut.
Oh, that's so good.
Nice.
So I've decided to do something along the lines of a duck floss. My only problem is I've never seen how it's actually done, so I just have to wing it and make it up on the spot.
I'm definitely stretching myself, but like, you know, like you need to be creative in this type of challenge. I think like you need to go all out.
Come on, Reese. Woo!
All good, Millsy?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
I like watching Amelia cook. She's very zen.
I've got my pork belly in the pressure cooker and I've got my crackling in the oven. And now I'm working on my raspberry and fig leaf sorbet.
Nice colour.
Woo! Oh, girl.
Messy and Millsy.
All right, Amelia.
No, let me clean my bench first. Okay, you can come now.
All right. I saw you frantically cleaning down on
I was
our
like,
approach.
do not bring people over to this bench.
Pig and fig. Is it going to end up more fig than pig, or are we balancing this out?
No, we're going to go big on the pig.
Go big on the pig?
Yeah,
Why?
I think it's a meat challenge. Like, let's do it.
Excellent. Okay, so you're all in. You're
All in.
committed to this. You're wrapping your head around it.
Yeah.
What are the elements here that you want to make sure you get right if you want a shot at immunity?
I honestly just want to get the pig right.
Okay.
You know, this is what the challenge is about, really.
What you're going to do with the fig?
So there's fig leaf syrup in here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cook the pig once it's shredded in another fig leaf syrup. So it brings those like figgy, coconutty
Yeah,
flavour
I mean,
to
if
it.
pork is an inherently very sweet, flavoured meat as it is, and it does take on other flavours really well.
Yep.
So I'm interested to see how we'll all sort of come together and...
So am I. Because honestly, I've got no idea. I'm just making this up.
Okay. We'll see how you go.
See how we go.
All right.
Good
Thanks,
luck.
guys. Thank you.
Looks great, Amelia.
You have 45 minutes to go, everybody. 45!
Go, Tessa. Woo! Come on, Millsy.
I've never seen her run in my life. Mills, did you just run?
I'm so puffed.
Let's go, Khan.
Start churning soon, Khan.
This dish is all about anchovies, peanuts, and beer. So the beer granita is in the blast chiller. And I've got the peanuts for the praline. Roasting in the oven, I need them really nicely caramelized. Now it's time to turn the anchovy anglaise mixture into an ice cream.
Do you need to get your ice cream in the churner, Khan?
And I was gonna pop it into the ice cream churner. But I'm really taking some risk making an anchovy ice cream, and today's about pushing the boundaries.
I think I'm going to try and make the ice cream using liquid nitrogen today.
Oh, stop it. Good thinking, 99.
So I'm gonna use liquid nitrogen to make my anchovy ice cream, which I've never done before.
Well done, Khan.
So I put all of my anglaise in the bowl.
Come on, Khan.
Oh, wow. That looks so crazy. Oh, no. Oh, no, it hasn't worked. Why?
Yeah, it's frozen solid.
Oh no.
He's a madman.
I put too much liquid nitrogen in. My ice cream is now rock solid. It's like little pebbles, and I've used all of my anglaise.
I don't have enough to make more ice cream. Yeah. Maybe I just didn't have enough before.
Yeah, I think it's because it doesn't touch the bottom, Khan.
Yeah, it literally doesn't touch.
Come back to it in like 5 minutes.
I am going to let that melt down, and hopefully, once the anglaise has melted, I'll be able to fix it.
Come on, Khan. Come on, Khan.
Keep going.
Talk to me, Khan. What happened?
My ice cream, I don't think, one, there was not enough in there.
Yeah.
Two, I put liquid nitrogen in too fast. So it is a rock hard. So I'm gonna let it melt down. I'm just moving on, waiting for that to come together.
Yeah, and what's this?
This is the beer granita.
Can I have a go?
Of course.
Anything with beer in it, I might as well try. So it's going to be all how this thing comes together, eh?
Yeah.
Because like that, like it tastes like a beer. Let's face it.
Like that's the point.
Anchovy ice cream, that's going to taste like anchovies.
Yeah.
And then you've got your praline, which is a whole different kettle of fish. So it's all about bringing these three elements together, eh?
There's only one type of fish in this dish. That is yum.
Is it good?
Yes.
It's like a pub snack made into a dessert.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
What's Reese got there? Oh, is that all rendered duck fat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Nice, Millsy.
Good job, Mills. Woo.
Let's go, Tessa.
My ice cream is in the churner. I've got my chicken started. I'm just thinking about the dish as a whole and I'm wanting to add textural elements. So I've made a pistachio skin granita.
Yum.
Let's go, Tessa.
And now I'm grabbing some kataifi pastry that I want to fry off.
Hey, Tessa.
Hi, Tessa. How are you going?
I've done quite a bit of stuff. I've got a lemon verbena roasted rice ice cream. I've done a pistachio skin granita.
Sounds very good.
I'm doing some crispy chicken and a spice speck gel and kataifi. I was going to toss it through a spice sugar at the end and then deep fry it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Go, Tess.
Arkadaşlar 30 dakikanız kaldı.
If you don't speak Turkish, that means you have 30 minutes left.
Oh, we've got some interesting concepts out there, haven't we? Oh, man. Start at the back. Khan is on fire, isn't he? He's making his anchovy ice cream. I just had a little taste. It tastes like anchovies. So it's going to be all about how he brings those other elements together. He's got a beer granita and a peanut praline as well. So it's going to be how he balances that out.
I think, you know, Amelia's dish sounds to be the most cohesive to me. It seems to be the most thought through and organised.
Yeah.
Reese was making a duck floss, and that's really the only protein element on his dessert. If he doesn't get the floss right, and he's never made floss before, where does that land? I don't really know.
Whoa.
I'm actually really looking forward to taste all of these dishes, so I'm very curious.
Well, one thing's for sure, there's a huge amount of passion in the kitchen right now. They want to be in the group that's playing for immunity at the end of the week. And you can feel that in the air, right? It's exciting to watch.
Yeah.
You got this, Reese. Okay, Reese, where's the mine? Is it bending?
Oh, Andy.
Is it bent?
Oh, Andy.
There's some amazing smells coming out of here, though. What have you got going on?
Okay, I'm doing a duck fat buckwheat sablé at the moment.
Yep.
The creme brulee's in the oven cooking, the sorbet's in the churner.
Where's your floss? Because the duck floss is like, that's kind of the hero here, hey?
Yeah, that's the hero. That's completely the hero.
Yeah. What do you got to do to that?
I'm going to boil it, then cool it, shred it,
Yep.
and then deep fry it, then finish it in a 5-spice sugar.
Okay. How long has your duck floss got to go?
Andy, this is the first time I've ever done it in my life, so I have no idea.
Right. This is all just senses. How long's your sorbet got to go?
It's nearly there.
That's, mate, you're sweet. Hey, make sure you keep tasting everything. I'm sure in 25 minutes you can get us something up that you're proud of. Righto?
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Andy.
You're doing so well.
Come on, Reese. Nice, Mills. That looks good.
She's very clever, hey?
I definitely am feeling really good. And as I'm just working through my processes, I'm starting to become really happy with what I'm making.
Amelia, I've had fig and pork in savoury, but never in sweet.
Neither have I, Andy.
Oh, that's good. That makes two of us. That makes two of us.
My pork's still in the pressure cooker.
Yeah.
And then it's going into a fig syrup.
Right.
And then I've got my raspberry sorbet churning, which also has the fig leaf syrup in it, and then like a burnt cream.
Okay.
And then pig skin twirls on top, so it's like a creme brulee.
Yeah. Where's your headspace at?
I'm kind of embracing it, and I'm just like, you know, this is a challenge I've got to do. Let's do it, and maybe it will be delicious.
You have nothing to lose. You got everything to gain. Who knows? pork and fig in a dessert might be the next best thing.
It could be.
Yeah, nice, Mills.
Looks good, Mills.
Hey. Now it's time to get my pork out of the pressure cooker.
Oh, that's looking tender.
Nice, Mills.
Oh, wow.
How's it, Mills?
How's it tasting? I mean, that pork is absolutely disgusting. It just tastes like pork. Very porky. Some serious pork flavour on that pork. Like, so porky. I wanted this pork flavour to be prominent, but it is still a dessert. I don't want it to taste like a roast dinner. I mean, it tastes like pig in sugar syrup. I don't know. The pork was cooking in the pressure cooker in like a really light sugar syrup, and it tastes very porky. Now I've got it in my fig and orange syrup, so I'm going to reduce this syrup and hope that the sugar just smacks that pork in the face.
Come on, Mills, you got this.
20 minutes to go, guys. 20 minutes, yeah?
I've had a little setback with the ice cream, but my other elements are going really well. My peanut praline is done, and it's looking really beautiful.
Looks tasty as can.
And my beer granita is finished. So I think I'm in a nice place right now. I just need to fix the ice cream issue.
Gone.
My anglaise has melted. It's kind of all creamy. It's a little bit loose now. I think that it's ready to go again. So I put the paddle on a higher speed, pour a little bit of liquid nitrogen in.
Ooh.
Hopefully this works.
There you go, mate. That's done.
There we go.
You got it, mate. Well done.
And the ice cream looks perfect. It's so smooth.
Is it good, Khan?
Yep.
This is really cool. I've not only learned how to make ice cream with liquid nitrogen, but I've learned how to fix ice cream with liquid nitrogen.
Well done, mate.
Come on, Reese.
Today I'm making a duck egg creme brulee, duck floss, duck fat sablé, and a rosé and plum sorbet. So the creme brulee and the sablé's in the oven cooking, the sorbet's in the churner. They're nearly done. And the time has arrived to try this duck floss. So I take it out of the syrup and I need to start shredding it into little fibrous strands.
Let's go, Reese.
Looks so good.
Now it's time to fry it. I'm really nervous about this. I've never done it before. Duck floss is literally the most important part of this dish because today we have to feature meat in a dessert. And if I don't have this duck floss, obviously I'm not in for a chance for immunity.
Hey, did it work? This floss?
I put some of the 5-spice sweet and sour sugar on it.
Is it good?
Oh my God, that's so good. Oh my God, that is like so good.
Yes. All right. Good stuff, man.
Got a little spring in his step now.
Yeah.
Now he's smiling.
Wasn't sure that this duck floss was gonna work, but it's delicious, it's crunchy, it's light, it's tasty, like everything I wanted it to be.
Reese, how are the emotions?
Oh, okay, Andy, I'm calm.
How's the duck floss?
I'm happy. I'm actually happy. I was so stressed, Andy.
Mate, I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. But now you've got something that you're proud of.
Do you want to try a bit?
I do want to try it.
I think it's so cool. I think
works.
it's so cool. So cool.
I add in some more 5-spice sweet and sour sugar on the top of it and just make it even more delicious.
Oh my God, you made duck floss.
You have 10 minutes to go!
Let's go, Reese.
Nice, Mills.
Come on, Tess.
All good, Khan?
Ooh! That is strong. I've managed to fix my ice cream using the liquid nitrogen, but I've tasted it and I think it's really strong. The anchovy flavour has really developed and it's really salty. I'm thinking about how I'm gonna balance this dish, and I think possibly if I add a chili element to the dish, it would really balance out the flavour of the salt and the anchovy.
Con.
So I'm thinking with the chili today, I'm gonna dust it on top of a sugar twirl.
No, I'm sorry.
To add more sweetness and heat to this dish.
Nice, mate.
You've got like 6 minutes.
Happy with that, Tess?
Yeah,
Is it coming together?
it is.
Yes?
Yes.
How's the gel? Have you tried it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually quite like nicely spiced.
Can you taste the speck?
Yeah, you can.
Awesome.
Yeah. It just tastes like glazed ham.
Yeah, but that's great.
Yeah.
How cool is that in a
It
dessert?
is good.
I'm looking forward to trying it.
I had no idea what I was making at the beginning of the cook, but I've managed to pull off a delicious crispy chicken dessert.
Bring us the meaty treats. 5 minutes to go.
With the set creme, I'm so happy with it. The sorbet, I tried it, it's delicious. The biscuit's great. I'm really happy with my duck broth. Everything's worked.
Oh, look at that colour.
I have like a Dave's and plum syrup, and I just think I could instantly turn that into a granita with liquid nitrogen, and then that adds some more volume and texture to my dessert and just gives it that little bit more personality than what it currently has.
Oh, wow.
What's in there, Reese? What's in there?
It was a syrup, but now I want it to be granita.
What's it going to be, granita?
Yeah.
Well, you're cutting it fine, aren't you? 4 minutes to go.
Oh, hence why he's got liquid nitrogen in his hand.
Granita a la minute.
That came quite quickly, wasn't it?
You got this, Reese.
Come on, guys, let's go. Finish things off.
My pork in the syrup is really sweet because that syrup's really reduced. So I'm adding lemon, I'm adding salt to my pork, and I just keep tasting, and it's definitely balancing out that sweetness, which is exactly what I need.
Come on, Mills, you got this.
Now it's time to start thinking about how I'm gonna plate this dish. The pork is definitely gonna be hidden, so when you look at this dish, it's just gonna look like a beautiful dessert, and when you eat it, you'll get a little porky surprise.
Come on, Khan, let's go.
I feel as though I have knocked the complete brief out of the park today. I definitely have protein in my dish. You can taste it. Hopefully it's not too overpowering. And the chili twirl has really balanced out the flavour of the anchovy.
Hey, nice.
What? Snacks?
Come on, everyone, last little minute.
60 seconds to go!
As I'm plating up, I'm definitely feeling pumped because conceptually the dishes come together. I'm really happy with my dessert.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys.
That's fun.
I'm looking at my dish and I'm heartbroken. I can see the duck floss has clumped together. I think I put the sugar on when the duck was hot and like it's melted the sugar and now it's all stuck together and lost all its crunchiness.
That was a really, really fascinating cook. Amazing to watch you guys try and challenge yourselves with meat and a dessert. Some very interesting combinations there too.
I'm in the mood for some fig and some pig. That's you, Amelia. Amelia, what's the dish?
This is a pork, fig and raspberry brulee. So on the base is pork belly that is cooked in a fig leaf syrup, and then there's pork fat in the custard, and then there's pork crackling on the sugar twirl.
I reckon it looks pretty good. Huh? You happy with that?
Yeah, I'm really happy with it.
Where can we dig in and have a taste?
I think it looks great. Let's do it.
Think you might make a cake with pork in it in future?
I could make it, but would anyone buy it is the question.
I reckon if there's one customer, he may be playing up your food
I
right
was
now.
going to say, wedding anniversary, birthdays, Jock, I'm your gal.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's some serious amounts of pork in here.
I didn't shy away.
Amelia, I'm all about it. That belly cooked in the syrup in the pressure cooker and then caramelized up is luxury. And when you add it to a fudgy creme brulee mix that's got pork fat in it, is double luxury. I'd eat that time and time again. The tweel as well, a crunch. I love everything about it.
You have not only managed to celebrate the qualities of pork, you've been able to cohesively create something that is sweet, balanced, textured, and really, really fun to eat.
Jock is a pork lover, but I actually think the raspberry sorbet is what made me love it, because the raspberry sorbet, just went with the pork for a long time. It enabled the pork to do its thing. Oh, man. Who would have thought? Pig and fig, here we go.
All I say, oh my God. Firstly, it looks really well presented. And the combination of the ice cream and the pork, it's the best things in the world. And I love the tuile, which is give nice crunch, and also the caramel flavor with the pork. I think that is really great dish.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amelia. Let's have you, Tessa. All right, Tessa, what have we got?
So this is my crispy chicken dessert. It's a lemon verbena and roasted rice ice cream, kataifi pastry fried chicken flesh until it's crispy, chicken skin, which has been roasted and crispied up, a spice speck gel, pistachio skin granita, and a smoked yogurt mousse.
All in 75 minutes. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Let's taste it. Dear friends.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I really enjoyed it. It was crunchy, was the main thing. And it wasn't tokenistic. All the flavours matched each other. They all had a purpose. Very well done.
Thank you.
I loved it. Because all the flavors are, for me, it's very familiar. And the kadaifi is nice and crunchy. There's not much chicken flavor, but the chicken is still there, but it's a dessert. So I think it's a great job. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, big rock from the big man.
Yeah.
Well done, Tessa.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Reese, you're up, buddy. Okay, Reese, what's your meat dessert?
So I have a duck egg yolk creme brulee. There's a Davison plum granita, a plum and rosé sorbet. I made duck floss, spice that with a sweet five spice. And then there's a duck fat and buckwheat sablé.
How was that for you?
I'm actually really annoyed at myself.
I did come around to your bench at one stage though, and there was a smile when you coated that duck floss in your little spiced sugar. You were happy with it.
Yeah, I was so stoked with it then, but then I think like I did something wrong, like by like coating the floss with sugar, like, and now it's like all seized a bit. So now I'm not happy with it. Like at the time I was stoked with it.
You know what? I wouldn't be negative like you are now. I think the dish, for me, it works quite well. And the sablé with the crunch and sweetness goes very well with the ice cream like sour. But my only little concern is with the floss. So it's like a bit too chewy.
The sablé was delicious. It had a great snap to it. The richness did allow that wonderful sort of short texture to the biscuit, and it was really fun to eat.
I love the Davidson plum in that dish. The acidity just cuts through the richness of the brulee and the biscuit. I love everything about it, but unfortunately the duck didn't make it, mate.
There's so much positive to take away from this dish. The one element that you didn't nail was the thing that you haven't done before. Like, you know, the first time you do something is not the best time you do something. That creme underneath was perfect. The flavours of the dish were bang on, but you didn't nail one element. There's so much positive in that dish. So don't get so down on yourself. Thanks, Reece.
Well done, buddy. All right, Can, come on down.
I took a massive risk today. I've got a really strong anchovy ice cream, a chili tuile, a peanut praline, and a beer granita. Have I gone too far?
Can you explain the dish?
So today I've made anchovies, nuts and beer. So what I've got is an anchovy ice cream. I've got a praline made of peanuts. And then there's a tuile there that I've just dusted on top with chili powder and a beer granita.
I came around and tried your anchovy ice cream and it blew my face off with anchovy. And I am like an anchovy fiend. I love them. I eat them out of the jar on the reg. But I was like, there is no way that that is going to transpire into an edible dish. But what you've done with that peanut praline, there was that perfect combination of the roasted peanuts, a little bit of sweetness because it needed it to hold up to the saltiness of the anchovy. That's a real winner for me. Well done.
Thank you.
That ice cream is super creamy. It's beautifully executed. And I believe you tried using liquid nitrogen for the first time, so nicely done. And then that beautiful chili tuile. Was that a secondary thought?
I wanted to balance out the saltiness of the anchovy.
Smart, because I think the heat and the fruitiness of the chili works really well. But I thought it was a really smart investigation into flavours and textures and the way that we perceive them. And for that, I thought that was a success.
I too really enjoyed it. It was great. The beer granita, that's genius. You've taken something that we love and you've added another one of those components being sugar. It just makes it even better. That was better than sitting having anchovies, nuts and beer. I loved it. Well done.
Can, I'd love to hear your idea of this dish, you know, the beer and the nuts. the ice cream. I think you are outside the box. You take a risk. I think that works quite well. And I also love the idea of the sweetness with the chili, the sugar all together. I think it's a great dish.
Thank you.
Okay, before we get down to business, let's all put our hands together for the guy who made you bend your brains, Joskin. Thank you, mate. Okay, came down to 2 people. Those people are Khan and Amelia. Yeah, let's give them a round of applause.
We do love a clap.
But, Joshun, do you want to tell the guys who the winner of the day is?
Today, the winner is Khan. Khan, I really love your dish. It's because I think you were taking the risk and also love the story because I'm using the same ideas in my own restaurant, taking the old recipes or old ideas, bringing it into the life. So I think your dish was the best for me today.
There you go, the big risk paid off, mate. Well done, Khan.
Khan, congratulations, mate. You will be joining Callum and one other in this week's Immunity Challenge. For now, well done, each and every one of you. Some cracking dishes. We'll see you tomorrow.
Next time,
let's get those balls rolling.
a mystery box lottery.
18, 9, 23.
And they're hoping the numbers fall their way
It's everyone's favourite, durian. Yes!
as they fight for a chance at immunity
The stakes are so high, I've got to push the boundaries with this.
and a guaranteed place in the top 10.
I want this so bad. So bad.